Bloop, bloop, bloop. What's up, y'all? What's the dilly? My nillies. How you living? Actually, hold on one second. We're still here. Yo, what is going on, tribe? What's up, family? Comment, leave a comment, let me know where you're coming from. Thank you. What you congratulating me about? I appreciate it. What you congratulating me about? I love that you can do these on here. I'm walking to the beach with you guys, by the way. What do we want to be? Dream state. All right, we going there. Boom. So, how you guys doing, first of all? How you doing? Where you coming from? Talk to me. Leave a comment. There we go. How you turn this thing off? There we go. Congratulations. Hey, Preston, I'm a great fan of yours. Also, I'm Brazilian. Do you plan to come to Brazil? I do. I really do. I would love to. Hey, Preston, are you in Tanzania? Are you Tanzanian? If no, what is your citizenship? I guess I would be considered, oh look, a train's coming. You guys see this? Watch. Look how fast it's coming. I'm a world citizen. And hello from London. I have American citizenship, but I wouldn't consider myself anything other than a world citizen, somebody who loves life and loves humanity and doesn't understand the whole border thing, but you know, it's a part of our collective consciousness thus far. All right, I'm gonna jaywalk. Don't do this at home. Boom, boom, boom. We're almost at the beach, guys. Hang in there with me. Hi from Australia. Yes, indeed. It's me, Calvin, from El Toro. Oh yeah, what's going on, Calvin? Okay, so John says he has a question. There's this girl who's my one, but we don't have mutual feelings. What should I do? What should I do to forget about her, even though that I still have feelings for her? So John, check this out. Congratulations on those feelings. Congratulations on being excited about a girl. And if it's not mutual right now, you definitely get to let it go. And I'm sure a lot of girls can attest to this. First of all, let her know. Let her know that you actually think she's attractive and that you would like to date her. Have you gone that far yet? If you haven't done that, do that. If you have done that and the feelings are not mutual, then you get to tell her, yo, I'm into you, I want to be with you, I want to date you. If that is not a possibility, it's all good, but I'm gonna have to separate myself. And then you separate yourself. You don't forget about her, you just decide for a little bit that you're not gonna be pursuing her. And let her go through what she needs to go through and talk to who she needs to talk to and date all the people she needs to date. And if she's your one, she will find her way back into your life, period. Be her friend from afar. Love her from afar. Okay. Preston tuning in from Miami, Florida. Phoenix, Arizona in the building. The land is connected under the sea. Yes, it is. It's all connected. What's up from London? By the way, you are such an inspiration. Hope I can join your tribe. You are a part of the tribe, Sam, already. I'm coming to London. I'm coming to UK in August 5th and 6th, I believe. To do the Bridge Experience, which is Alexi and I's workshop that we do all over the world. So we'll be in Canada, in Toronto, a few weeks after that, and UK will be in the UK on the 5th and 6th of August. Okay, Sam says, you guys want to see the ocean, by the way? California. Sam says, How do you know when it's time to end a relationship? I love my boyfriend. He's my best friend, but I feel like I am wanting to grow when he isn't. Yeah. That's a tough one, Sam, because a lot of times people think that they need to be out of the relationship in order to grow. And sometimes we forget and miss that just because your boyfriend or whoever you're dating isn't learning the same way that you are, doesn't mean they aren't growing. And so some of your biggest lessons may be in how to hold your own power and be in your power while somebody else has their own agenda. Like, the work is to not need anything out there to be different in order for you to experience your own joy. Do you guys understand that? The work is to be a self-contained entity, all needs met. No matter what you're doing over there, I don't need your behavior to change in order for me to experience my own joy and happiness. That's the work. And so the quick fix is I'll get rid of the boyfriend, the job, the city, the friends. I'll just get rid of them. I'll switch that out. But no matter where you go, there you are. And so I would not suggest you get rid of your boyfriend yet. Now, if it just doesn't feel right, then and that's not your dude anymore, then do what you got to do. But don't do it because you think that you can't grow in the relationship, because he's teaching you how to grow in the relationship by not doing what you want him to do. That's the power of relationships. That's why they're awesome. You know how much shit Alexi gives me? And I give her? Okay, next one. Newly subscribed. What's up, my man? Giving me life, honestly. I love you, man. I appreciate you. I love all you guys, actually. Okay. Heart of Loneliness Love says, hey, Preston. I have been going through a lot lately. Most of it is because I am with a man for 4 years and he has got someone pregnant, but he still tells me he loves me and want to be with me, but I feel lost. Hey, mama, first of all, that sucks. That could really suck, right? To feel betrayed, to feel like somebody betrayed your trust. But emotionally, you're still connected to him. You love him. You actually love him. And so, my first question is, how have you allowed yourself to truly cry, to be hurt? Have you allowed yourself the freedom to be mad, to be angry, to grieve? Because if not, that's the first place to start. Be mad. This is not something you're just going to get over overnight. That's a big deal. The trust was betrayed. And so that gets to be rebuilt. And you have to ask yourself, and this is everybody in a relationship, you have to ask yourself, how did I create this? How did I allow this? How did I perpetuate this? What was I not paying attention to in my relationship such that this would be the result? Because here's the thing, guys. You want to know what somebody's committed to? Check what is. So I'm going to ask you that again. So how much do you guys weigh? Whatever you weigh, that's what you're committed to weighing. No matter what you say. A lot of people say, I'm committed, I want to weigh this and I'm committed to this. Well, based on results, what you're committed to is weighing exactly what you weigh. You guys understand? So, cry, grieve, be upset, and while you feel lost, create some space. If you guys live together, tell him he needs to sleep in another room. If you don't live together, tell him you need to not see him for a while and figure out what it is that you actually want. Okay? This is not about punishing him, but you need to create some space because you have a chemical in your body when you have, especially don't have sex with him right now. Because that emotionally, you keep yourself tied up and there's no space for clarity if you're having sex with him in the midst of all of that. And so, number one, take that off the table. Number two, grieve, cry, be mad, all that stuff. Number three, create space if you can so you can actually figure out if you still want to be in this relationship. You may need to take a break or you may need to stick around. Preston, what are your thoughts on polygamy? I think it's perfect for whoever it's perfect for. I don't do it. I think it's more powerful for me to see and to discover who I am in relationship to my one. I think it's more powerful for me to not allow my dick to do all the talking and control me like an animal. You know, we're still animals, but we don't have to be controlled like one. Okay? So for me, all good, just not my thing right now. I do get that society has set it up in this way where, you know, that's a bad thing and all the, it's not bad, it's just whoever it's for. I would always say, check why you're doing it though. New to the channel, keep up the great work. Thanks, Jamar, I appreciate you, my man. How did you find me is the question. How are you new to the channel? Question, I love playing games, mainly MMORPG. Like most of the time, I try to ignore my life issues and stuff by playing, playing all day long. How can I be able to face my problems and stay strong enough? Okay. Davey, I'm assuming that you're pretty young. And even if you're not young, you could be 42. Whatever you are, congratulations on recognizing that you are avoiding life. That's really big. Awareness precedes choice. Without awareness, there is no choice. If I am not aware that there is a step here, then I don't have a choice to step down the step. So, Davey, first and foremost, my man, congratulations on realizing that you are avoiding life. Now, addiction is a tricky thing. And so, you have been probably playing that game so much that it has become an addiction. And so sometimes people quit things cold turkey. Like for me, in 2012, I decided that alcohol was no longer for me. And so cold turkey, I said, I'm never drinking alcohol again. Now, never is a long time. And so maybe I will drink it again. For me, I still haven't drank it since then. But with video games, here's what I would do, my man. Davey, limit your time. Give yourself 2 hours a day instead of 6 hours. So if you're on that video game, let's say 10 hours a day, give yourself 2. Do that. Do that for a while and see how that goes. Chander, yes sir, that's my dude right there. I love you too, man. Okay, next question. Preston, it's my birthday. In tune, happy birthday. Happy freaking personal new year. I love you, you're amazing. Congratulations on making it another beautiful year around the sun. Okay, as ASM relief, I'm hearing some of your words you're saying just before you say them. Interesting, that's weird. Marisa, Preston, would you share your clearest proof which undeniably confirms that magic does exist? Clearest proof that magic does exist? That. You have to understand, first of all, the clearest proof that magic does exist is no one in science or in religion can explain why the heart starts. Why the hell does the heart start? When does it start? What starts the engine? We still don't know this, even in our science. What makes, at one moment, you're in your mother, and then there's a point where when it goes like this, zoom, zoom, boop, 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 boop. What starts that? Freaking magic starts it is what it is. God, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, whatever you want to call it, something starts that, and whatever that is, it's amazing. And so for me, that's magic. What's magic is the trillions of cells dancing through my body right now, taking care of me no matter how much bullshit I put in my body. Now, I don't suggest putting bullshit in your body, like fast food and all the stupid things that actually kill you faster and make you slower and lethargic and close your pineal gland. But even if you do, your body just keeps taking care of you. Okay. Chelsea, how do you help someone you love see their light when they are constantly fighting within and projecting negative vibrations? Something, first of all, you can't, let me read that again. Help someone you love see their light. You can't not help them see their light. There's many ways to help people see their light. One way to help somebody see their light is to not allow them to wallow in their sadness and wallow in their negative woe is me conversations around you. So I have helped many people see their light by saying, fuck you, that doesn't work around me. Do you understand? I've also helped many people see their light by saying, hey, you are freaking amazing. And whether you want to admit it or not, you're creating your reality. You're creating it by all the stuff you're focusing on. And so if you want to keep focusing on how your life isn't working, all the stuff you don't have, instead of all the stuff you do have, then go ahead. But for me, I see you. And I see that you're beautiful and amazing. And I'm going to tell you every single day, even if you don't see you. I love you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're powerful. And just keep reminding them. But when it's all said and done, they have to choose it for themselves. Period. $1 in the curse jar. You're right. That happens sometimes, though. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alex, what was one of the most life-transforming things you've read in books, Conversation with God? Maybe something that hasn't been on one of your videos. Thanks. In Conversations with God or just in any book? Because if it's in any book, in Science of Mind, there was a line that said, a passive meditation can never produce an active demonstration. And that for me was huge because I knew that I was being very passive. I knew that I had all this wisdom, all this love to give, all this energy to give to the world, and yet I was just hoarding it. I was over and over again, I was reading everything, I was consuming everything, but I was never giving it, right? There's something called the law of circulation. Everything is always circulating, even these waves, right? The waves are ebbing and flowing. They're coming in and they're going out. They're coming in and they're going out, right? And so the giving is in the getting. The receiving is also in the giving. And we have to play both sides. And for me, I was only taking, but I wasn't actually giving. And so for me, that was a game changer. What's going on, Mexico? Viva la Mexico! Okay. Zach Wood said, hey, Preston, thanks for everything. How do you show up in the world in your truth when other people around you have their own shoulds for what you should be doing? Stay focused on what you can do with what you do have, period. People are going to judge you no matter what. Even if you're doing what they think you should, they'll judge you about that as well. You will always be judged by people because everybody has their own set of opinions and they're all born into their own different sets of beliefs and interpretations. And so, Zach, stick to your guns. Do you. If you're going to fail, if you're going to fall, fall forward doing what you want in life, my man. Like that's been a game changer for me. I literally only do what the hell I want to do. And yes, do I make compromises? Of course I do. But for the most part, I follow my highest excitement. What's exciting for me? What am I going to do today? Right? I was about to go surfing, guys. And then I said, what would be most exciting for me is to come talk to you guys at the beach. There's a bunch of people out there surfing right now. And I had a little FOMO when I walked up, but it's over now because I get to talk to you guys and share and love on you and like really connect. It's a beautiful thing. Preston, I dated this guy almost 2 years ago and I can't forget him. We ended up because he wasn't into me anymore. I went to his house 2 weeks ago and I couldn't talk to him. I left. What do I do? One of the reasons why you can't let it go is because you feel rejected. right? And so all of us have this need to be approved and validated and loved and liked and valued. And so because your whole life, from Disney movies and all the other shit you've been told from your parents, and they did the best they could, most of your value has been in how you look or how somebody feels about you, about your personality. And so of course, when somebody doesn't want to be with you anymore, you're going to develop an obsession with this person. You're going to think it was them. Oh, they're so amazing, right? There's nothing in him that doesn't already exist within you. And so what you've done is you've built up this imaginary person in your mind that's fucking like a superhero, when in actuality, he's just a regular ass dude. He's awesome, but if he was your one right now, he would be. Here's what I would suggest. Go find out. Go back to his house and tell him you would like to make out with him, or you want to go on a date. And if he says no, then you have your answer. And then after that, go cry a little bit and be with that, and then keep it moving. Because God, the universe, will not stop. As long as you're on this planet, it will continue to be creative. And in that creativity, it will bring you people who you'll date, who you'll fall in love with, who will break your heart. And then after they break your heart, you'll come out of that, you'll learn a lesson, you'll meet somebody else, and then one day you'll be walking down the aisle with the man of your dreams, and you'll be so grateful that that guy didn't want to date you. Because in him not wanting to date you, you learned about how to love you properly, how to actually take care of you, how to not put your needs, wants, and desires on someone else. That's what you learned from that. You understand what I'm saying? The universe will never stop. As long as you're on this planet, you have work to do, work to be. Preston, how do you know you're on the right path? Luna, you cannot ever be off the right path. You're always on the right path. Always. Always and always. The universe is always speaking. Sometimes it feels like you're on the wrong path, but it's actually the right path, because it's the wrong path to lead you to the point where you go, holy crap, I'm working at this corporate job that I hate, that doesn't feel good for me. What would I actually like to do? And then you go and do the thing you would like to do, and at doing the thing you would like to do, you use some of the skills that you learned at the corporate job that you hated. And so the corporate job actually turns out to be a blessing in disguise, because you use some of those skills in your new job. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's literally always perfectly aligned and set up. You keep putting one foot in front of the other, following your highest excitement, being committed, being an embodied commitment towards what it is that's handwritten on your soul, but not being attached to the outcome. This is the tricky part. Most of you are so attached. He needs to be tall, dark, and handsome. I need to have it look this way. It needs to be this particular thing. And you're so busy looking for that thing that you're missing that what you asked for is all around you. It's surrounding you. The universe has sent you a million different ways, but you can't see it because you're looking. It has to be red. It has to be a red one, right? And blue and purple and every other color is all in your face. And you hear me? Can you guys hear me? You feel me? Type yes if you're getting value from this, just so I know you guys are here and you're loving this. Preston, do you meditate daily, or every now and then? Every now and then right now. I do different versions of meditation every day, but the traditional eyes closed every single day, no. I take time every day. I stop and take time in silence every single day. I be still and know that I am God, as it said in the Bible. I stop every day. Now, do I meditate for 20 minutes every day like I used to? I used to do that for years. I did transcendental meditation for years, and I did it every single day for 20 minutes, twice a day. I don't do that anymore. Surfing is my meditation. Laughing is my meditation. Having sex is my meditation. Do you believe in evil forces trying to take you off the right path? No, I do not. I think that the same power that Hitler used was also available to Gandhi and anybody else. There's only one power, and that one power is all knowing, it's all perfect, and God always says yes, even if it's the most heinous bullshit stuff in the world. It always says yes. There isn't even a no button on there. Permanently on. Okay, yes. Okay, perfect. How do you protect yourself from a person's negative energy when you have to deal with them on a daily basis? Find 10 things in common with that person and then tell them about it. Do a 7-day challenge where you compliment this negative energy person and start to see all the ways in which you guys are very similar, and what a beautiful gift it is that they are showing up in the way they are, because it's challenging you to live in alignment without needing them to change. A lot of times who we deem and call negative energy and all of that stuff is really just misunderstandings. People have different styles and ways of communicating, and like, for instance, me, I'm a very direct person. So even if you met me on the streets or it's on freaking YouTube, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna be real as with you. Like, I'm not gonna, like, nobody, I don't care if we're in church, I'm gonna be real with you. And so I'm not afraid to say things that a lot of people won't say on their YouTube channels. People ask me all kinds of stuff and I answer honestly from where I am at that given moment. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. None of you guys are perfect. Okay, some more questions. Do you believe in nope, got that one. Preston, what can you tell me about cosmic connections? I can tell you that everything is connected, that everything is talking. See these trees and these bushes behind me? They're all having a conversation. It's all cosmic connections. Everything, even your poop, everything is having a conversation. Everything is reaching towards God, reaching towards the sky. It's all here to teach us, to remind us that it's all here now. It's all perfect. Look at that beautiful cloud in the background. That's a cosmic connection. Can you see it? Hold on. Damn it. Can't see it. Nope, can't see it. Nature is here to teach us, and we are nature. It's all beautiful, it's all love. Love is all there is, was, and ever will be. We are swimming in love. Love is our true nature. It is the glue that keeps this whole thing going. And the moment we start to put our intention and attention on love, love presents itself in an undeniable way. It's already doing that, but it presents itself in an undeniable way because energetically your cup is filled, and from that space you give from the overflow. From that space you become a beacon, a light, a channel for that which is trying to speak through you. You become a creative being, a conscious creative being, a conscious choice maker. Everything you're experiencing right now, you created. Now the question is was it by design or default? Did you design it? Did you choose it, or did it choose you based on the commercials and the environment and your friends and your family and all of the environmental things that are trying to pressure you into believing that you are not good enough, that you need a new iPhone, a new pair of jeans, or the guy to complete you, which is all bullshit. Rastafari, let's get it. Blup, blup, blup. You can't tell, I'm pretty freaking crazy, and in the best way possible. You two combined are magic. Gabrielle, are you speaking about my wife? I'm distracting, LOL, I'm too enthusiastic. Okay. Kendrick Banks said, how do I separate myself from my exes who just won't leave me alone when I'm trying to move forward in my life? Kendrick, is that real though? Because you know that you can literally block them on Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. You like the attention. All of you guys, I'm gonna ask you this. What's the payoff? What do you get from this person still stalking you and telling you how cute you are and how sexy you are, and how they still wanna be with you? Because if you really wanted to separate yourself from your exes, you would. 9 out of 10, you like the attention. So just own that and be with it. Chanel said, she said, is it true that nature is the best medicine? I would say so. True, with a capital T, there's not many of those. Amani, my soul sister wants to be a pharmacist, and it's hard for me to explain the corruption in that industry. Any tips on how I could gently steer her away from it? Don't steer her away from it. We need awesome people in the pharmacy industry as well. The big farm is not all bad. I know what you mean, and I get it. That's a huge industry that's designed to keep people sick, for sure. I completely understand. And make sure your friend is educated. Don't try to steer her away from it. Just educate her. Show her Forks Over Knives and different documentaries on Netflix. Send her videos and things of that nature that will help her. There's a documentary called Zeitgeist. I don't know how to spell it. When do you guys spell it? But that was a pretty interesting and crazy documentary, eye-opening. Preston, how long did it take you from making your first YouTube video to your first paid coaching session? I'm on my journey to being a coach, and I'm curious to know. Here's the thing. I was making YouTube videos before I wanted to be a coach. I was just making them because I loved people. I wasn't trying to do this as a career. So I did that for years before I actually put something out and said I actually want to support people as a profession. I was an actor and a model, and was a dude in front of Abercrombie with his shirt off, and I had a surf school, and I knew that I wasn't ready though, even when I did decide that it was time for me to coach, because I didn't want to be another freaking 20-something-year-old pretending like I had my life together when in actuality I was bullshitting. So for me, I made sure that I actually kept studying and working and making sure my life was winning before I could step out and tell some people about how to live their lives or give them advice on anything. So congratulations on the calling. That's a beautiful thing, and it's a very lucrative career once you really step into it. But make sure that you are actually committed, and it's not just because you want to be popular or some shit like that. Zach Wood said, what's the difference between being intentional and controlling in a way that creates resistance? Yes, this is a great question. Intention is, my intention, watch this, Zach, watch this. My intention is to walk that way. Being controlling would say, my intention is to walk that way, and every step be exactly 10 centimeters away from each other. 10, 10, 10. It has to be this, or me going that way doesn't really count, right? Intention says, I'm headed that way, in that direction. Control says, I'm headed in that direction, and it needs to look like this. I need to make this amount of money. I need to have this kind of partner. I need to drive this kind of car. I need people to tell me that I'm great in this particular way. Do you understand the difference? There's a distinction. Intention is like putting in your GPS in your iPhone or whatever phone you have, I want to go to Craig's house. Now there's 1,000 routes to get to Craig's house. Intention says, just get me to Craig's house, however it's got to go. Otherwise, control says it has to be a particular route. Okay. Do you do bodybuilding or something back then? Saw a picture of you, super brolic back in the day. Oh yeah. I used to think that I needed to be buff in order for girls to like me. So I used to lift a lot of weights, and that's why. So you guys don't understand. I'm 36, going on 37 years old. I lived a lot of lives. I've been a crazy ass dude. I've committed crimes. I beat people up. I have. Hold on. It says bad connection. Can you guys hear me? Leave a comment if you can hear me. Leave a comment if you can hear me. Hold on. Getting closer. It says bad connection. I'm gonna walk back up. Say yes if you can hear me clearly. Okay, perfect. Is Preston a vegan? No. I don't identify with labels like that, because I still have leather seats in my Prius, and there's many ways in which I wouldn't qualify as a vegan. Do I eat like a vegan? Yep, for the most part, but sometimes I don't, and I don't beat myself up for it. One of the best things you could do if you are a vegan is to not be an angry one. One of the best things you could do if you are a vegan wait a minute. Alright, I'm just removing somebody right now. Boom. Alright, there we go. Somebody put a stupid ass comment, so they gotta go. How do you end shyness? You stop identifying as shy. 9 out of 10, you're not shy. You're not shy, that's who you became. First of all, shy is a symptom, probably from some childhood wound. That's not who you are. That's who you became to protect yourself, because life wasn't safe at your house or wherever. And so you became shy. But shy is a symptom. It's not who you are. Who you are is pure love, pure, positive, amazing energy. You are God manifest. And God says, whatever you want, you got it. You want to experience a powerful life, even if you don't have a bunch of stuff, you got it. You want to experience a freaking stress-filled life, even though you have millions in the bank, you got it. Yes, I. Awesome. Such an ugly ass KFC asshole. Thank you. This dude is called me a nigger. What else? Oh, KFC eating nigger. Awesome. I love you. And here's what I'll say, my man. Asshole. Which is a great title. I get it. You are in deep pain. And so from that pain, you want me to feel your pain. So you call me a nigger and whatever else you call me. That sucks. I really understand, because I've been there. I've been a really angry person, and I've beat people up, and I've robbed liquor stores and done a lot of stuff that I regret. I won't say I regret it. I've done stuff that is not necessarily, I wouldn't do it again. And so I understand you want me to be a bad person, and you want this label of nigger to be the way in which you want to trigger me and then prove that the world is a messed up place. So I love you. From my heart to yours, I'm not even gonna block you. I love you, asshole, whatever your name is. I actually do. You're a bad person because you're fucking black. Awesome. I love you still. I actually do. And if you were in front of me, we would have this conversation and I would hug you. I actually would. It's okay if you didn't hug me back. If you, let's say, tried to do something physical to me, I would whoop your ass easily. But I would never want to do that to you. So it's okay. Yes, in this lifetime, people, you could call me black. You can call me a nigger. You can call me whatever you want to call me. The truth is that I'm pure love. I'm pure love, my man. And the crazy part is that you are too. You wanted the attention, and so here's the attention. You're loved. It's okay. I know it hurts to be you right now. That sucks. But if you place your intention and attention on the fact that you are actually breathing at this very moment, you're breathing. Your brain works enough to where you could spew that stuff out. And it hurts you more than it hurts me. And I don't want you to hurt, because I understand in a real way how much it sucks to hate people. I really do. It's all good. Asshole, you gotta go. Love you, brother. Alright guys, asshole has been blocked. But I had to love on him first. Preston, that guy wants help. He's on your channel. Exactly. How the hell did he get to my channel? Bro, I'm a former social worker. I admire your work with the youth. Thank you. Yeah, I really love kids a lot, because I was a rowdy ass dude. I got kicked out of a bunch of schools, and I ended up graduating with straight A's in graduate school, but I definitely cheated a lot of school, and I just didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe I could. And the way the school system is set up at this point, if you don't have a standardized brain, you're called stupid, essentially. And so I was called stupid. What's the difference between instinct and intention? Yes. So intention is conscious. I intentionally loved on asshole before I blocked him. That was a conscious move. Instinct says, I'm in the same space as asshole, and he reaches towards me. Then my reptilian brain goes, uh-oh, the amygdala goes off like a fire alarm. Fight, flight, freeze, or appease. And for me, fight is a very quick instinct. So the instinct of danger coming my way would cause me to punch him in the face and then push him away from me and say, please don't attack me, sir. You understand the difference? I'm gonna learn the knowledge you know. Thank you. You're learning it right now. You already have it. All this stuff is common sense. It's not common practice, but it's common sense. Do you practice martial arts? No. Aikido, I have done a little bit of. Tai Chi, I've done a little bit of. I grew up in the streets, so I practice street fighting. How do you start your journey of personal development and spiritual growth? Where was your first steps that you took in changing direction in your life? Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. And for me, I had a heart condition come up when I was 25, and it scared me because I didn't want to die. You know, you can break an arm and you can have all kind of stuff break, but if your heart breaks, you're gone. And so I didn't want to die. My heart started failing me. And so I needed to make some big changes, and somebody gave me a book. I wasn't even reading at that time, and somebody gave me a book, and I read the book. It's called Ask and It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks, and it changed the game for me. Then The Secret came out, and then I watched Zeitgeist and a bunch of other stuff, and I became an angry vegan, and I tried to convert my whole family, and I left Christianity and all of this stuff. And it was fantastic and beautiful, and I love all those things, and God and the world and you and everybody else, because it's all perfect. It's always perfect. Okay, I gotta go soon, guys. Couple more questions. Zach, okay, so what book should I read to learn? Conversations with God, I always say that. And read my book that I wrote, Love Louder. So Love Louder by Preston Smiles on Amazon. Get that. Get Conversations with God, and get the other book that Alexi and I wrote called Now or Never. That is, Now or Never has literally what we teach in it. Love Louder is like 33 tools that you practice over and over and over again until you create a new normal that has you embodied, right? And you don't need any books, because everything you ever needed, you already own and possess. It's already inside of you. You just got to look for it and know that it's not in a book. What you're looking for is not in a book. You already possess it. How do I not try to change how I feel when it sucks and it seems to grow when you put your attention on it? Yes. So Zach, how you do this is, let's say, first of all, a lot of people say I'm having a bad day, when in truth they're not having a bad day, they're having a bad moment. Literally, a bad moment. A bad few moments. And bad and good are relative. These are subjective terms that mean different things to different people. But let's just say you're having a moment that doesn't feel awesome. Honor the moment. This sucks, right? You cry, you scream, you yell, you do whatever you need to do like kids do, like babies do. And then you say, cool, that felt good. Or, now what do I choose? Because powerful questions call for powerful answers. Period. You ask a powerful question. Now what? Now what do I choose? That sucked. Now what do I choose? What would love do now in the face of me hurting about a breakup? Well, love would cry for a few hours, be angry for another few hours, and then love would say, I'm moving on, period. And so how love would move on is it would keep asking powerful questions. It would say, what would love do now? Love right now would just smile for 30 seconds because that changes everything. Love right now will go and focus out and go give my gift. If I'm feeling bad, here's the thing, guys. If I'm having a terrible day or whatever, or a terrible couple moments, then I'll go give to people. Because the giving is in the getting. You only get to keep what you give away. You only get to keep what you give away. And so if you just keep giving, you get to keep that. Got it? At Preston, I'm gonna ram my. Oh, he's back. This dude keeps creating new new channels. Blocked again. How do you know when you let go of a broken friendships / relationships versus when to fix them? That's a tough one. Only you know. First of all, if the friendship was broken because you were super immature and really cutthroat and tried to blame somebody, then you get to take responsibility for that, reach out to them, apologize, and say, even if we never talk again, my bad. Like, I actually was being a dick and I apologize. Do that first. And then if they say, you know what? I was being a dick too. Then from that space, you can say, listen, I'm not saying we get to be freaking best friends again or whatever the case may be, but I would love to go to a basketball game next week, or I'd love to meet up with you and have a quick coffee. And just start slow, inch by inch, right? Small hinges swing big doors. Do you think that loving too much can be counterproductive? No. But what you're calling love may be obsession. So the distinction between love, what you're calling love, and what may be a form of control may be two different things. You are the best. Do you know that? Peace. I enjoy masturbating to photos of my mother. That is so good. Okay. Another one. Blocked. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. I truly, truly appreciate you all. Please share this message if it inspired you, if you got something from it. If you've been watching my videos and haven't been commenting or sharing them, please do. This is the only way I get my message out. I'm not doing advertising like Ty Lopez and things of that nature. My message only goes as far as you guys say it goes. So I love you from my heart to yours. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You are my tribe. You are Love's Voice family. If you see me on the streets, come hug me. Asshole, or any of you other ones that was trying to troll me, I love you too, and I'll beat your ass if I ever see you. No, I'm just playing. Love you guys. Blessings and blessings is going down in a beautiful major way. We are #Love's Voice. Ooh, ooh, bloop, bloop, bloop. Rastafari, let's get it.